Welcome to the Sidebar. The Sidebar will serve as a mini-sode between our longer episodes where we're going to deep dive into something that we discussed in the previous episode. Today's Sidebar is titled Inventory Check. Let's get into it. You cannot pour from an empty cup. Let me say that again. You cannot pour from an empty cup. I'm a firm believer in taking care of yourself before you can take care of other people. Using the analogy to a plane, right? Whenever you're on a plane, the flight attendant goes through all of her rules at the beginning of the flight, where you have to put the oxygen mask on your face before you can help anybody else. You cannot pour from an empty cup. So here are 3 ways I try to make sure that I'm pouring into myself. First up, gratitude journaling. I am a firm believer that you have to, of course, show gratitude throughout the day in order to receive more things from the universe and from God. So I have a gratitude journal. It's a 5-year gratitude journal. It's not actually called a gratitude journal at all. It's just a simple 5-year journal. And the cool thing about this is you use it for 5 years. Like, that's beautiful. So as you can see, if you're watching it from YouTube, you have different dates across the entire page, and then you have the different years going down vertical on the page. Easy peasy. I maybe spend 5 to 10 minutes just to kind of reflect on my day. Maybe my breakfast was so delicious. Maybe I had all green lights. Maybe there was like limited to no traffic. Maybe my meeting that I had to lead went really, really well. Maybe that project got approved from my supervisor. Whatever the case may be, I just do a little quick reflection, 5 to maybe 20 seconds, not longer than that. Write that in, and I continue with my night. So this really helps me hone in on the good things that happen throughout the day. Sometimes we kind of get a little too focused on the negative things. We don't think anything happened that was good that day. Maybe a meeting did not go well. Maybe you were late for work. Maybe you burnt your breakfast. But this really forces you to sit down and think, okay, what happened good today? Maybe when I came in, my dog greeted me. Like, that is something that makes my heart happy. Whatever makes your heart happy, to me, you need to show gratitude towards that. Because again, that just lets you let the universe and the Lord know that you are grateful for what you have. Because everyone doesn't have what you may have, as well as it just helps you kind of keep focus on yourself, so you're not limiting your beliefs as well as focusing on the negative in your life. The second way that I recommend pouring into yourself is, of course, affirmations. Affirmations are a quick and free way to just kind of pour into yourself through your words. There are so many apps in the App Store, if you have an Apple or a Droid, that you can download and set it to where it gives you a reminder or an affirmation every single hour, every day, every couple of hours, or just once a week. Whatever you decide, you can kind of set the cadence on your own side. But I love those apps because, number one, sometimes we do get into our head where we just have so much negative talk. But allowing yourself just to take a second, read this quick little affirmation, like, I am a beautiful person, it can kind of get you in like a better or positive headspace. So having these quick little apps on your phone, or even just having an affirmation that you really love that you repeat to yourself during those dark or negative times, really, really helps overall your mental health, as well as just keep yourself in a positive self-talk for yourself, so you're not talking negative to yourself every single day. And then last way is self-care. Now, self-care clearly is a loaded statement because everyone has so much on their plate nowadays. If you have kids, you may work multiple jobs, the economy sucks, the world's on fire. Like, it's hard to stop and take a few minutes of your day and take care of yourself. But this can look a variety of different ways. For me, it's Lego. That's how I take care of myself. I'm able to just stop, don't think about anything else, and just sit and use my hands. Using my hands allows me to relieve my stress in whatever manner that I decide to do it. You may like to be in your garden. You may like to play a video game. You may like to just organize your closet. Whatever kind of helps you just stop and reset your brain and reset your overall intentions is, to me, a perfect way to self-care, to provide self-care to yourself, as well as it can just even be something as simple as a shower, right? When you're in a shower, give yourself those affirmations, give yourself those positive words of just intention for yourself for the upcoming day or for the rest of the day. It gives you about maybe 5 to 10 minutes just to kind of just slow down and not think of anything else besides washing your body. So self-care doesn't have to be a cost. It could just be something as free as, like I said, a shower, a bath, you cooking your breakfast in the morning, just a time to just stop and slow down for yourself. So I named this episode Inventory Check because we need to conduct inventory checks on ourselves. To me, it should be every day, maybe even every hour if you have the brain capacity, but you need to check in with yourself to just see, okay, Sahara, are you okay right now? Are you stressed out? What's going on? Are you in a positive headspace? Are you in a negative headspace? Because we have to take care of ourselves. We have to pour into ourselves. So this was the first mini-sode. I hope you guys enjoyed. I will talk to y'all soon.